Alright, that's all for today's video. Bye bye. Deep in the grasslands, there is a most primitive flavor of taste where wildness and the scent of cooking fires intertwine. The old hen also needs to go inside. On this vast land, the Hadza people live the simplest life with animals, coexisting in harmony with one another. Ordinary, unremarkable food is their source of energy, and even common animal organs can be cooked by them to become incredibly fragrant. Among the Hadza, the very first thing hunters do when they open their eyes is grab their bows and arrows, take their hunting dogs, and set out on the hunt. The hunters move nimbly through the jungle, their eyes sharp and bright like lightning keen and resolute for the chance to find large game to fill their stomachs. The women who stay behind at the camp are never idle. They dig up cassava buried deep underground to stave off hunger. My mom returned with the cassava. The roots of the cassava are like stubborn little sprites underground, clinging tightly to the soil, and the women have to work hard to dig them out. They simply wipe off the dirt and start gnawing on them right away. The taste is as bland as the feeling of an empty wallet at the end of the month. There's really not much flavor to it. Although cassava can fill your stomach, it doesn't have much nutritional value. The women and children are craving something, especially something with fat. They hope the hunters will bring back some game soon, otherwise life just feels completely flavorless. The elderly chief picked through the food scraps left over from last night's cooking, and ate them with relish. Days without any fat to fill his belly left his eyes full of endless despair. Life is always hard, but his spirit remains remarkably optimistic. Yeah, I feel well. The Hadza have no stable food reserves, nor do they have modern means of food processing and storage. On days when the hunt fails, they can only rely on limited plant-based foods to barely fill their stomachs. Although this way of life is in harmony with nature, it is also full of uncertainty. Even so, the Hadza still maintain an optimistic attitude toward life. They believe that nature will provide enough food as long as they continue to follow their ancient way of life. However, this way of life appears especially fragile in modern society, and they still face many challenges to survival every day.